Everybody. How's everybody doing out there? Uh, I don't know. I'm just getting a notification here. Thanks for joining, liking, subscribing, and talking. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the group chat where we're going to discuss what is troubling you. It's your host, Mike Martins. It's morning coffee with Mike, folks. Thanks for joining. I'm getting my coffee ready here. Do you have your coffee ready? Hit me up. Oh, the Saxon of Riverstoke. So there it is. Privacy guidelines. Oh, I don't know. I'm getting all these. Hey, Steven. How you doing, buddy? Patriot Canadian. Hey, Mike. Howdy from Outlook, Saskatchewan. My coffee is ready. Says political foolishness. Thanks for joining. Hope everybody's doing well. I got my coffee in the brew here. And I'm having some, not this. This is something else I got here. But I got some other coffee I'm brewing. Some Turkish Delight. So this is going to be a really good pot of coffee for the day. And last night we had a really good episode. A really good discussions on Mike in the Night on Rumble. It was really good. And just a lot of things that the mainstream media isn't exploring. And we do that on Mike in the Night because I don't know why it takes a guy that sells toys and board games to be kind of exploring certain things that mainstream medias don't talk about. It's really bizarre. And your call-ins, of course, your call-ins make it happen. We got choked on call-ins. So in today's live stream, guys, if you don't mind adding me on Skype, Mike Martins, MikeMartins 1980. Add me on Skype. Okay? Just say, hey, I was watched your live stream. I want to come on Mike in the Night. Nobody needs to, you could, questions, observations, outlooks, perspectives, predictions. It doesn't matter. Come on the show. Don't leave me hanging on Mike in the Night. Good morning, Mike. So that's Richard in the house. We put a lot of his shorts up. We got John Paul Jones, Shalom. We got the Saxon of Riverstone, one in the morning and one at night coffee. Okay. We got Larry in the house. We got Beyond the Pale in the house. Bom dia, coffee in hand. Yeah, bom dia vocês todos. Okay, good afternoon from Dana, probably out east, Miami time. So, just here, it's morning. I don't open for another hour, so I said, hey, I'm just gonna kind of hang out and talk with you guys and stuff, and this is like considered my therapy, you know what I mean? Oh, looks like my coffee's ready. So it's like considered my therapy, hanging out with you guys and washing mugs and the whole fun behind getting the coffee ready here. Looks like my mug needs to soak in some soap for a bit because I was lazy and I did not wash it last night. Guys, the Mike in the Night swag is up. It's kind of funny. Climate changes, and there's a 5-day forecast of the climate changing, and it's not man-made. That's up on the swag. And the other one I made for you guys was woke to death. Very simple, black words, very, very nicely laid out, woke to death. And just represent your little guy, Mike here. What else was I gonna say? Okay, I got the mic. I'm gonna have myself a coffee in my Mike in the Night mug. That's what I'm going to do this morning. And I want to thank the 5 people that joined. We're not going to be mailing out a newsletter just so maybe once a month or maybe once every 3 months. We might mail out something to acknowledge everyone's doing good. RealMikeMartins.com. RealMikeMartins.com, how it's spelled. Go there and check out the website, guys. We have episodes going back a decade of Mike in the Night, trends in the housing market, morning coffee with Mike, going back, I don't know, a long time now, and we're working hard to plug that. RealMikeMartins.com. You can buy your merch there, you can donate there, you can do anything you want there, and I promise you, it's worth the visit. And I want to thank the 5 people that joined just our mailing list. That kind of shows that there's a little bit of traction. Why are your comments disappearing? Where are your comments, guys? Why are your comments gone? Let me just put this cream away. Why are your comments disappearing here, folks? What the heck is going on here? Ah, there it is. Good morning, all, says GTO. Washington bugs, you should serve them up fresh salad, Klaus Schwab, LOL. And the Raven in a restaurant. So the Raven's in a restaurant right now, guys, reporting on what he's seeing and where it's going on. So everybody that likes the Raven, Supreme Canon, all the characters or the usuals for Mike in the Night, I'm going to create a little shrine for them of acknowledgement too. So all their episodes could be found on their discussion pieces. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we're going to plug the website into the brain algo. Trump won in the House. Washington State was reporting of explosions, but it's the earth breaking apart. Yeah, guys, I had that dream. I told you guys, I don't make prophetic dream videos. I'm not that kind of guy. And I don't want to be that guy. And I don't want to have these dreams. I'm willing to trade a year out of my life to not have another dream like that. I'm not joking. I just want to, Okay, so what do we got here? Washington State's reporting explosions, but it's okay, yeah. Hey, Raven, are the trains still shorter? Yeah, Richard was asking about that, Raven. We'll get you on the show. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this Saturday, and if you can't do this Saturday, we could do the episode 500 on Mike in the Night. It's going to be the last Saturday of the month for the episode 500. If you guys don't mind going over to the Rumble and subscribing there. Something weird is happening at Rumble. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're revamping their display or their outlook on things. I don't know what's going on, folks. But I know when I get shadow banned. I know when I'm rolling and steamrolling and moving forward. And I think what happens is I think they don't want to take away from the legends they created on Rumble, all post-COVID legends that appeared on Rumble, and I don't think they want them to lose views of their regulars. You know what I'm saying? So I come in, it's like, who is this guy? And then they kind of look into me a little bit. They're like, ooh, this guy's been on the block for a long time now. Yeah, maybe we should just kind of put him into the corner. And it happens, Check out Dutch, since he's a geologist. He just put out a new earthquake forecast a little bit ago. Okay. Rumble recently became publicly traded company. Things are about to change. They already are, yeah. So I kind of always wondered why they kicked me off the platform the first time. They wouldn't let me live stream, even though I was paying for an account. Yeah, I noticed Rumble is acting strange. No showing so channels. We got Rigor Mortis in the house. Hey, bud. We got Simon Shaw. Mike Martins. I'm here. Says Simon Shaw. Thank you, Simon, for being here. Been eating cayenne pepper for breakfast. Cayenne pepper with what? Cold pressed olive oil. My wife is so convinced that could save our lives. Not showing some channels I'm sub to. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I noticed that when I'm on Rumble, let's say, and I'm watching one of my videos, or I'm checking something out on one of my videos, or checking the comments, I noticed that it rolls into like another video of another creator that's on Rumble front and center. Every time you're on Rumble, this person gets thrown in your face. And I hope they could put up the I think this is dissuading people from going on Rumble when you keep seeing the same faces, these post-COVID people over and over and over. We get it. They're heroes. They came after COVID. They're here to, But the problem is, I believe that they need to, this is going to dissuade people from going to Rumble. Because I'm getting sick and tired of seeing the same things. And my video, after watching my video, it doesn't roll into another one of my videos. It rolls into one of their legends videos, their Rumble legends. and I don't know, folks. I don't know where it's dark waters ahead, because the uncharted dark waters ahead, and that's a phrase we used on the channel for years now. Yeah, Rumble is an echo chamber for people like us. They're boxing us in. I like Rumble, but YouTube seems more expensive. True, Mike. If not Rumble, try other platforms. We were on Odyssey for a year and a half. We have over 150 episodes on Odyssey, uniquely made on Odyssey for Mike in the Night. And then we just can't be found. Like, I had a guy come into my store with his laptop. He's like, Mike, are you still on Odyssey? I'm like, I've always been on Odyssey doing my... He can't find me. He comes in with his laptop. And these platforms, they don't expect a content creator and a subscriber to meet like this. Like, where my door, it's open. So they don't expect content creators and people to meet any given, see, they're not expecting that. So I think our salvation will be organized locally. These social tools are great. Let's be real. They are controlled by the enemy. Yes. And guys, remember that video I made? I made it twice, actually, and I remade the video again to show you guys the video I made originally, that they try to buy me out. They tried to buy me out in early 2020. They tried to. But I can't betray my soul. I can't betray you guys. I know nobody really watches this platform. I was on the Canada Real Estate Show this morning, and they were praising me in a very good way. And I've never been praised so much and so loved and so cared for. A guest on another show I've never been, where they were basically apologizing to me and said, Mike, you were right. You were foreseeing all this stuff all these years. You were right. And we apologize to you. And I was like, well, you could form your opinion. It's not about being right. It's about finding the playbook and kind of following what they're trying to do to us. And that's what we've been trying to do. It's been an economic takeover, food shortages, everything. We've been trying so hard with all our callers. The Raven, Lenny Pooh, Mitch Madden, Supreme Cannon, Ricky Spanish, like Stelio Cantos, like one after another, trying to just make sense of anything anymore, right? So I missed that. Who tried to buy Mike out? The video's up. It's on my YouTube. I think it's called They Try to Buy Me Out, and it was back in early 2020, and basically promising me huge traction on my channel, huge traction of subscribers, huge traction, and I was hit up 3 times, maybe 4 or 5 times. I'm not through these bizarro umbrella group, bizarro companies. I'm passing merit this summer. We'll be visiting you, says WT. Yeah, come visit me. Making sense of the senseless can be tiring. It is. Did you hear about the mass extinction of Australia bees by government? Yes, because now China is behind that, and I'm going to explain to you why. Because China now is brokering deals with Brazil for honey, and in turn, China is selling its corn syrup, sugar garbage to eastern United States and in huge loads, and putting bee farmers out of business. We covered this. I think in 2016, where bee farmers on the east coast of the United States are getting hit with garbage coming in from China. So China gets the good honey from Brazil. I think it's Brazil they made a deal with, where Brazil and China are doing a honey deal, right? And the Portuguese used to have that trade deal when they had their own Silk Road, or their own, what do you call it? They're calling it their own BRICS nations. The Portuguese already had that with currencies in place backed by gold. Fair trade. But England wasn't going to have any of it. Neither was the United States, and neither was anybody. And that's why they destroyed us. That's why they sanctioned I spoke to an old stock Portuguese man. Old stock Portuguese man contacted me on Skype. Old stock. And he was telling me that how he was watching one of my videos in Portuguese on my Portuguese channel, and he told me something. They sanctioned us to death, Mike. We were sanctioned for everything. People were starving in Portugal because we refused to go off a gold standard, and we refused to give up our overseas territories. They're not colonies. We were there 500 years. We became the people. The Portuguese were always outnumbered everywhere they went, but people loved them. Japan only did trade with Portugal for 300 years. But anyways, did you hear about the mass extinction of Australia? Yeah, so that's happening right now as we speak. And that's being done purposely. That's all being done. And they're going to obviously frame it as global warming or climate change or whatever the hell they want to frame it as. And then they're going to go ahead and spin it as us being the carbon and being the problems. Gates working on robot bee pollinators. Hey, you know what? Hey, don't laugh at anything anymore. Anything that gets put out there is now going to be considered the maybe fact bucket. We'll create a bucket on the side. So this may be a fact, maybe a fact. There's no more, I'm just opening my PC here. They probably already have them. I know that Gates was doing some. Remember Mike in the Night? I think it was 2019 where Gates was doing something with bees. Do you remember that, guys? Do you remember where they were doing something with bees and releasing a virus? I think the Raven was on the show that episode. And yeah. So guys, here's the Mike in the Night from last night. And 498, data confirms a devastating... I'm not going to read that on here. And there it is, 498 on Rumble. If you guys want to join me, it's right there. It's up on Rumble. And I'm going to put it, guys, on the website for you guys, okay? So the website looks like this, guys. I have a friend that's working really hard on this. Really, really hard on this. And he's putting a lot of his very expensive time on this. So if you guys want to go to realmikemartins.com, check this out, folks. We're going to be realmikemartins.com. We are going to be plugged into the mainframe. So I'm going to put last night's episode of Mike of the Night right here. And I'm going to do that this morning. And then I'm going to go into, look all this. Look at all this. So we put recently on YouTube our legendary guests. And I'm going to put a section, a bigger section than this, for our regular guests. And I'm going to create an avatar for everybody. And I'm going to start linking them to episodes they've been on. And then classic Mike of the Night on YouTube. So we got Mike of the Nights going back to 2016. Well, apparently we have 100 and something. They're not porting over all 220 episodes we have on this YouTube, because then we went to Odyssey, right? So connecting the dots, how we got here, earlier videos. And then we have trends in the housing market, several hundred videos of that too. So we're packing this website up so the algorithms get found and the speaking points get found and the tags get found, right? So I'm trying hard, we're trying hard to get this to... And then you could support me here. There's donor bucks. There's the merch swag. I love the merch swag, guys. I created this for you guys yesterday. There's, yes, climate changes. 5-day outlook, not man-made. Look at that. So it says Mike in the Night on the bottom. And then we did a Woke to Death. If you guys want a Woke to Death sweater or sticker or t-shirt or something, you could do that too, and you could find that all at realmikemartins.com. And I would appreciate you guys checking that out. I'm from Aussie. Someone just torched a car across the road. Wow. Yeah, lawlessness and all kinds of civil unrest is going to start to hit. And I don't think we could do anything about it. I think this is something that's already written in the book. It's already something that's been prophesized. It's already been I don't know if you guys ever read Mother Shipton. Mother Shipton did a lot of prophecies, and she was very prophetic, where men will strip the birds off the sky and their rockets or whatever. And then she said, that women will cut their locks of hair and wear trousers like men or something. Like Mother Shipton was a very good one. You should read all Mother Shipton. Mother Shipton, look it up. Look up her prophecies. They're really good. Kind of like the Sybil. So we got Avatar 2022. Hey Mike, and everybody. Hope you are doing well today. I am. Thank you. Gateway car was their own already caught. Gateway car. Man, I was missing you. I've been partying way too much. I'm retired, and my brother just retired. We are becoming teenagers again. Yes, King of the Dots. Yes. Yeah, and if you're traveling, make sure you come and visit me here too, eh? Bin Loved is saying from the Métis family, and then Richard is saying, "Hey everybody, don't forget to smash the like button." Our Lady of Good Success was incredible. My accurate, yeah. Our Lady of Fatima, when she appeared, this is my culture going into the Portuguese culture. I have a statue of Our Lady of Fatima right there beside me, and when she came with those scarlet letters or letters of what's going to happen, and the church and the Vatican obviously suppressed it. The news suppressed it. Of course they're gonna tell you what's going on, right? Did you see drive-through AI checkers fast food restaurants video on YouTube? No, I will check it out. That's Low Roller Scratcher. Guys, we need to petition to get Low Roller Scratcher on Mike in the Night. He's been commenting on my channel since 2015, man. And he's been commenting on my channel on Odyssey. And he's been when we were on Mike in the Night there. And then now he's commenting on my channel on Rumble. We need Low Roller Scratcher to make an appearance on the show. Found out that Taiwan was a Portuguese colony. They called it Formosa. Well, the Portuguese were there. Again, you got to remember the Portuguese were in Asia 280, 300 years longer than any other European nation, right? The Portuguese were there. The Portuguese, Magellan was Portuguese. He brought the Spanish to the Philippines because the Spanish had no idea how to navigate or where to go, right? And, but anyways, yeah. But, and guys, the store is shipping to the United States and Canada. So if you guys want to support me, I got Base Dominion back in. I got 2 of them. If you guys want to buy one off me, go to mtg.toys. Use promo code Mike in the Night. Buy this game, guys. Dominion. I promise you, it's the best 30 minutes of your life you'll spend, and you'll play it multiple times. So, multiple times. Another one, Sheriff of Nottingham. $49.99 if you guys want to buy that one. It's basically you have to bribe the Sheriff of Nottingham to get into the party. So you're bribing the sheriff to get into the party, but then you have to steal more stuff at the party than what you bribed them to get into. It's kind of funny, and Dr. Mysterio was laughing at that. We got First Martians, Star Wars Outer Rim. We got Star Wars Rebellion, Imperial Assault. Guys, support me, man. mtg.toys. Use promo code Mike in the Night so I know it's you guys. And there's so much good, great Western trails. And, help me out. I've been selling a few things here and there to you guys. It's all to you guys, too. Because everyone's really tight lately. So we got right there for science right there. And what else we got? I'm planning on buying a game in May. No worries. Take your time. Take your time. Just getting hard, man. It's getting harder to exist anymore, and I don't know. I think it's going to get hard for a lot of people soon. I think it's going to get... it's getting hard for me, and I'm not in debt. I asked my wife, do we have anything on any of the credit cards? Nope, 0. Do we have anything on this? Nope, 0. We just put your daughter swimming on this because they're only taking credit card. They don't take check or cash anymore. Okay. Do we do this? Okay. So I'm making sure that I don't have anything outstanding at all, because I am worried, right? I am genuinely worried, right? So, genuinely worried about, and again, I'm in the private sector. I'm a private citizen. I'm kind of doing my thing. I've been doing my thing for, I don't know, like 2 decades now here in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Because I lived in Florida for years. It was only 5 years, but they wouldn't grant me citizenship, even with the company sponsoring me, right? So, did you join? Did you join Whatnot? It's like eBay live. What? It's live streaming platforms. It's the new video QV younger generation. Okay, cool. Don't you grow? Yes, I do grow vegetables at the house. I've been backbreaking, turning over the soil. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing at the house. I'm kind of uh, turning some of the soil there, and it's a bit of work. So I did half the garden in 2-3 hours, and then this coming Monday I'm going to do the rest of the garden so we can start planting um, soon, right? And I'm kind of looking forward to that, to those days, planting the garden. My mom loves to help out. My mom loves to garden. So she's a Portuguese, right? So she loves to garden, and she loves to can things and jar things, and it's really good, you know. Definitely has games, and he definitely has games for 8-year-olds. Oh yeah, if you have an 8-year-old, get this. 8-year-old is like the cusp of getting into everything. But an 8-year-old will like, you see this, some of them are 4 and up. Like you could get my firsts. An 8-year-old, you could get him into this is really easy. My first Carcassonne, my first Stone Age, my Catan Junior. I play all those with my kids. My youngest is 4. Concept for kids. My first Castle Panic. You could get base Carcassonne. That's a great one for an 8-year-old. It's a good, easy game to get into. Um, yeah, so we got a lot of stuff here, guys, and take a gander here of a small business that may not be operational in about a year's time because it's getting that bad. We got 3D puzzles for you guys. Budapest, Boston, Macau, USA, right-hand drive cars from overseas, model kits, a little bit of Gundams, and stuff. Hey, who remembers this? Yeah. But yeah, I got 2 copies of Dominion in stock, guys, if you want to pick it up. I play Dominion. I have it here. I play it all the time. Somebody walks in and like, hi, cool store. I'm like, hey, you want to play Dominion? They're like, what? I don't play games. Sit down. We're going to play. I sit them down. In 8 minutes, they're getting calls. Yeah, I'm busy. I won't be there for 40 minutes. Sorry. And then they're into it. They're like, and they're off the electronics, right? A lot of people think I'm on so much electronics on a daily basis because I'm always on social media or I'm trying. The only time I'm on electronics is if I'm talking to my wife on the phone or I'm with you guys. That's pretty much it. I've been boycotting my phone 1 day a week and it's been really good. I might even branch off to 2 days of the week because I'm getting tired of this connection, digital soul, right? Mike in the Night, digital soul. And yeah, please guys, check out the last Mike in the Night if you can on Rumble. And I'm gonna upload the video to our website with all the tags for you guys to find. I got approved on Spotify for being a podcaster. So I have a friend that's actually a technician who's gonna take time out of her extremely busy day to start uploading every single episode of Mike in the Night on that platform there, Spotify. And We're going to tag the crap out of it, and we're going to try and get more people on the show, right? Yeah, no debt is freedom. And that's, I have some people that believe, going into debt is a good thing, and then you could make back tenfold the money. But you know what? I never believed in that. I just, yes, I've read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Yes, I've listened to the audiobook. Yes. I gave up my phone about 2 months ago to cut our budget. Family was so mad, LOL. Simon, buy him a board game. Sit down and play a board game. Be like, after playing some of the games I recommended, after actually playing them, they'll be like, okay, so who wants to go on their phone? People will be like, I want to play again, right? Because that's the human characteristic that we have built into us, which is really nice. It's something I think you just can't shake away. It's something that's in us, that figuring things out and making choices and yeah. Just making ends meet, right? And yeah, we got a lot of different problems here in the West, and I think a lot of people are going to really start to realize real quick that things aren't going to be, and people, so many people that are comfortable and cushioned into this lifestyle of the last 30 years, 40 years, are in for a massive rude awakening. By the way, thank you, Ravishing Rick Rude, for that rude awakening, because I've been using that on the channel for like 10 years now. And yeah, I think we're going to be in for a very interesting time. My grandparents didn't have TV. We played all kinds of games. Yeah. And Anne Marie, I'm willing to bet anything you'd like. As sure as my name, those were some of the best times of your life. Hey, it's Craig Cook from New Zealand. Yeah, what's up, buddy? I saw you message me on Facebook. I don't go on Facebook too much either. I don't know. I just don't really. I don't know. Guys, should we have a chat room? I don't know how much it's going to cost, but should we have a chat room at therealmikemartins.com where everyone will create their screen name that we use here, and we could just drop off messages. We could drop messages in a chat. We could instantly message each other on there, back and forth, like between each other, that know each other from this channel for the last 10 years. Do you guys want to do that? Do you think it's worth it? Yeah, I know you're doing music. Very good musician, guys, Mr. Nobody. Great broadcast last night, Mike. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hasku 51. Then we got Political Foolishness. Sequence is okay, but it's gone through its time. A lot of the older games. That's why we don't carry a lot of. We carry Clue, Monopoly, but we carry variants of it. We don't carry like too much. We carry stuff like Merchants of the Dark Road. If you ever played that game, Merchants of the Dark Road is really good. Fallout is a lot of fun. Tekanoko is a lot of fun. Right? It's about growing your bamboo and making sure your pandas get taken care of. All right? There's so many good games. Very niche market. Look at all our space games. Look at the space games we have. Cosmic Encounter Classic. Race for the Galaxy card game Classic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Firefly, the board game. Red Planets. Oh, yeah. Game of Thrones board game is like 10 years old now, but it's a good one. Still a good game. Anno 1800. Ecos is good too. Savannah Park is actually a very good game. But woo! It's morning coffee. Let's talk, folks. What's eating you, folks? Yes, I have Axis and Allies, but the Axis and Allies I have are the modified ones. So I have Axis and Allies 42, Axis and Allies 42, and then 41 is what I have left in stock. I don't know if this game is still in print, though. I'm not sure. There's the old Clash of Cultures. Clash of Cultures is good. I got to play this with the Raven. Clash of Cultures. When he comes to visit me, we're going to play a game like this. And there's the revised edition, monumental edition, Clash of Cultures. Really good game. So if you like Axis and Allies, I would recommend Clash of Cultures. I would recommend War of the Ring. I would recommend Kemet. Like, all these games are here for a reason. Twilight Struggle. Diplomacy is fun. It's old, though. Diplomacy is old, but it's fun. I like this one. I finally got to play it a few weeks back. Brazil. And there's the Founding Fathers there. Vasco da Gama and the Founding Fathers from Portugal. That's a really good one. It's about colonizing Brazil. Yeah, lots of good stuff. The people love it, man. Twilight Struggle is rad. Cool, Cold War stuff. Yeah, Twilight Struggle is a good 2-player game. If you and one person, I think you could play it alone, but I would recommend to play it with 2 people. It's only 2 people. Twilight Struggle is good. It's a balanced game. Oh, I don't have much sports cards, folks. I got a lot of hockey cards on the website. We don't ship. They won't allow us to ship to the States, though. We just ship within Canada, just hockey cards. But, yeah. What's everyone up to, man? Well, we've been talking here for 36 minutes. We got over 80 people watching. Thank you. What time? Oh, I got some time still with you guys here. Guys, I'm on Twitter. You can find everything you need to find about me on realmikemartins.com. Did you watch the new Super Mario movie, since no anti-woke movies for new super movies? No, I heard it's a movie to watch. I heard it's worth watching, from what I heard. In fact, I can't really find players at all, says Rigor Mortis. I got news, Mike. I got assaulted by the RCMP yesterday inside the Outlook detachment. I was there to file a complaint. That was on the 4th, assaulted by that officer to me. Wow. Patriot Canadian, I think you mentioned this back a few months ago. I think you were in a parking lot or something and something happened. So, yeah. But I do have Pokemon. I'm going to put the Pokemon in the system. I'm going to build in the website slowly. I do have Pokemon, but the Pokemon kind of goes fast. So for me to put it in the system and then it sells off the shelf, it's hard to fill that online void, right, if it moves fast. But I'm going to finish the Yu-Gi-Oh! This week, maybe next week, and then I'm going to do the whole back wall, put that whole back wall in the store for you guys to see. And you guys can say, hey, I know this guy. I know this guy here. Did you try global shipping on eBay? You might be able to ship in the US cheaper again. It's just too expensive. You know, eBay, the percentages they're taking are too high. Shopify is a bit better. I keep most of the percentage, from most of it is mine, and I don't have to deal with. And Shopify allows people to leave a tip if they buy something for me. Shopify allows other things that you don't, so. But yeah, it's Thursday morning. I usually do my live streams Friday morning, but I was up really early this morning. I was on the Canada Real Estate Show, and with Daryl and Mr. Butler there, TK Butler there, and it was a good show. Good follow-up, because I haven't been on in about 7-8 months now, and they wanted me to come back on, and it was good. I had fun. So who's out there, folks? A's here. Weather Crazy here too. Patriot Canadian. Yep, I've been mistreated by local police several times. The police mistreat me here in this town that I'm in by not caring about if there's a problem and I have to report something. There's been the Merit Stalker here harassing me, giving me the finger, giving my wife the finger, threatening letters and threatening and defamation and making websites calling me the merit molester and all this stuff for years, putting my address online and admitting to it and saying that it's not illegal, and all the calls that I get with the voice changer and stuff. And yeah, just all these years of online just disgustingness. And the police say that's forming an opinion. Giving someone an illegal fake cease and desist is forming an opinion in Canada. You could write a fake cease and desist and just get someone to hand it and say, from the Crown Courts of Canada and the British North American Act, I hereby serve you. And if they go to the police and say some guy was pretending to be a bailiff or something for the courts, no, that's forming an opinion. RCMP said so. So, where's Eduardo? I just spoke to him the other day, actually. The police left Gibson's, closed the station. We have like 4 RCMP now. Yeah, that's the worst thing to do, is to get rid of the local police and put an RCMP, right? That's the worst. Yeah. You want a local police. You want local cars. You want local, you want a local detachment. You don't want the RCMP. Nothing's free, saying, I'm late, Mike. What did I miss? What's up? Happy to see you. Happy to see you too, buddy. No, we're just talking. We're just hanging out here, having coffee, talking the talk. And guys, I don't know how to flip my screen so it doesn't look backwards. I went into the settings a billion times. I even went into the, let me see if YouTube has a setting. Save, highlight, share, use microphone. Yeah, I don't know. People keep asking me to flip the, so it doesn't, what's that? Oh, so I could change my look. Why would I want that? Okay, never mind. It's always been RCMP here on the Sunshine Coast, but now there are literally 4 of them. We got Marcel in the house. How you doing, bud? Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? Episode 500 of Mike and the Night's coming up, folks, so I'm going to work on planning something really cool for you guys. I'm going to... Tig Nim in the house. She was in here, 2 weeks ago? Tig Nim was in the store 2 weeks ago with her beautiful family. And I appreciate the visit very much. And Tig, you can watch the last episode of Mike and the Night. I think I swore 1 time on the whole show. I don't think I... It was more of a darker, kind of deeper, more episode. So... yeah, so you guys could check that out. It was kind of more of a deeper episode of Mike of the Night. I don't know. It was kind of interesting. So if you guys could all add me on Skype and don't leave me hanging on Mike of the Night. Guys, if you haven't checked this out yet, go to realmikemartins.com. We are plugging everything that we've ever done for all these years. Old rebroadcasts of Mike of the Night, trends in the housing market rebroadcasts. Let's see what happens when you click on it. Read more. I wonder how you... Okay, that goes into the episodes. I wonder how you go into the playlist. Oh, okay, you go like that. There it is. Trends in the housing market. And I think you go in... Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow. Look how nice this looks, guys. And it should go back to 2015, and then we have older videos that we posted that you can't find on YouTube because they just... See what we have here. Look, Vancouver housing unaffordable in 2016. It was already unaffordable. Connecting the dots, 2016. Oh my God. Housing illusion. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to use the Lord's name in vain here. I'm just, wow. There it is right there. Wow. Look at this stuff. It's all over now. And it's going to be plugged into the mainframe. And look, people are watching from here now. And once this goes into the mainframe and becomes indexed through Google, it's going to be a party and a half here. Don't forget to send your tips. You could find support. You could go to Mike's Shop, USA, Canada, and that should go to, there it is, Merit Toys and Games, mtg.toys, if you guys want to support us and be part of us. Yeah, realmikemartins.com, guys. I'm going to put up the the last mic of the night from last night. And we're working with Spotify to become a podcaster, so hopefully that's approved. So I would go shop with my nation's flag, not someone who wants to be somewhere else. No. Just read the article about UPS.com use national lower scratch rate. Yeah, I'll open that later, but because I can't open it during the live stream, I'm going to close it off. Hit the like button, folks, for more great content and moments like this. It doesn't cost you anything but a click. So, yeah, thanks, guys, for shop local. And China and USA makes agreement for cheaper shipping. Yeah, they're gonna completely price me out, folks, and I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm trying. I'm trying to raise my family, and and I've been raising them the same way. Oh, it's the change of times, Mike. You got to compete different. No. They're taking it away from us. They're taking everything. And people will miss stores like this. They'll actually miss stores like this, right? I get nothing from Amazon. Amazon, you know how many people come into my store and take pictures of this product and then go buy it on Amazon? But people say, well, Mike, they do that all the time. No. Here's the difference with me. How many of you guys know After the Empire board game? Pretty much nobody on this channel. I'm not saying it in a bad way. It just came out. It's called After the Empire. You got to come into a store like this to see it. So people that shop on Amazon would come here, take a photo of this, and then buy it on Amazon for cheaper. But they got the idea at my store. If it wasn't for my store being the catalog, they would have never found that game in the first place. And Amazon gets the sale. I don't. Right? I don't use Amazon. Says Gradon, good. Yeah, someone's saying never heard of it, but it's a great castle sieging game. I already miss the sense of community stores like yours. Oh yeah, you come in anytime in my store. There's a bunch of us sitting here like you would, like if you were to go, let's say you were to go into a barber shop in Harlem or the Bronx, and you got all these men sitting there. Nobody's cutting their hair. Nobody's getting a haircut. But they're all hanging out talking about boxing, politics, baseball, whatever. That's what I have here at the store, that sense of community. There's a few people that come regularly here, check on me maybe once a day, sometimes twice a week, 3 times a week. And it used to be good. It's good now. I mean, it's still good. We still come. I have a pot of coffee on the thing. Tig will tell you. Tig is in the comments. She'll tell you. She met Dr. Mysterio here. Canadians support local Canadians businesses, please. Yeah. So what people don't get is when somebody comes and buys that Anak board game off me, or they come and buy Ulam or whatever board game, whatever they come. People need to be aware that that money that I sell that game for, that money is going to go to pay my property taxes in this town and keep this town afloat. If that makes any sense. That money I got to save to pay property tax. So when people buy something off me, it's going to pay the property tax. Right? So buy games from Mike. His games are great. Did you end up getting around to playing the ones you bought off me, Tig? Makes perfect sense, Mike. And that's the problem. So, mtg.toys, go over there, support me, man. Buy a game, research them, go through my catalog and see what I have and say, like, what's Sanctum? What's Anno 1800? What's Dominion? Why does he have so many Dominions for? Like, what's Exit? Exit games. Can you exit the situation? 1 to 4 players. But no, I don't sell computer games. I think Steam took that market over. Someone says, I wish I live in Canada. We ship to the States too. Oh, you probably in Australia, New Zealand. Yeah. Do you think everyone should pay the same for property tax since it's based on services you receive? Well, here's the problem with me. I don't have a lot of services here in my town with 2 stop or 3 stoplights. People are arguing, we got 3 stoplights in here. We don't have infrastructure. So I shouldn't be paying a lot in property tax, but I'm paying $4,000 for property tax. So I have to work my ass off to sell this stuff, right, locally, and make the money locally to pay for property tax, right? So that's what, like, it's really hard. It's very hard. It's very hard. It's unquestionably hard. It's beyond hard. Is Doom a board game? Yeah, it's right here somewhere. Where did I put it? Yeah, right here. It's a long game though, and you go through your levels and stuff, and you explore the different. You get in the elevator and you go to different levels, and it's really good. I think it's one player. I think it's one to. No, it's 2 to 5 players. It's 2 to 5, but I think you could play that one alone. I know Ghost Stories you could play alone. Ghost Stories is a good one. But Ghostbusters, the board game. Horrified's good, guys. I'm going to bug you guys on Horrified. Every time I see you guys, get Horrified, guys. It's the best cooperative game. You can play 1 to 5 players. It's really good. Get Horrified. I promise you, it's good. Yeah, Ghost Stories is really good. It's 1 to 4 players. Really good. Really good game. Very hard to find. But, yeah, man. It's 10:57. I'm going to be opening it up. No occult games for my family, says Tig. Yeah, she told us that when she was here. So James is saying the earth is flat. And then, Mike, what's your favorite game, Mike? You know what? I'm going to have to say my favorite game that's not hard to play is Dominion. I play Dominion all the time. Dominion's a 30-minute game that you will play probably 7,000 times. I've played Dominion so many times that I had to replace the game, like, from being damaged from playing it so much. I recommend Dominion. Here it is here. You want to get the base game. There it is right here. Dominion base. Second edition base game. You want the base game. Do not buy any of these expansions online, because then you're not going to know you need the base game. So I have 2 copies left of the base game. I got Cheating Moth in stock. I don't think it's worth the shipping, though. What else do we got? Libertalia is really good, too. Yeah. Brew is good. So. Tapestry is good, too. Oath is very good. But you need the time and you need the right players. Watergate. But I keep bugging you guys for Lost Ruins of Arnak. There's a really good set collecting work management game. Get that one. That one's really good. Yeah, Marvel Champions is good. Arkham Horror, the card game, is good too. You're in Arkham, Massachusetts. Solving the occult, figuring it out. Woo! Anything with miniatures, everything, almost everything is now miniatures. Like this here, I like this one, Hero Quest. Who played this, guys? Huh? Who played this growing up in the 90s? So many miniatures. Hero Quest. What else? Massive Darkness is really good. Hellscape. Look at all the miniatures in there. Holy crap. So many. What else? Bartsung. Bartsung is a good one. It's expensive though. The miniatures are incredible in this game. Look at the miniatures, folks. Return to Dark Tower is very good. It's a tower defense type game, but it's got a small bend in it there. I noticed that after. But yeah, we got the Goonies Monopoly. But Yeah, the video game is going up crazy. Video games are taking over people. I like magic cards. Yeah, we got magic cards on our store now website, but we have older stuff on there, and it's kind of on the pricier side of things. Magic cards over here, folks. And we have magic cards up there. That's the new set that releases tomorrow. And magic over there. So, and magic over here. And it goes on. And it goes on. And there's the town of Merritt, where you could find me here if you ever want to come by and see me. Guys, another one that I don't mention too often is Seven Wonders. That's a good game too. And if you have only 2 players, Seven Wonders Duel is good. Yeah. Axis and Allies. Yeah, it's right there. I showed you guys earlier in the stream. There's 3 copies of it. 41 and 1942 for you guys if you want. It's right there. And I'll ship it to you. Shipping is not cheap. I have re-listened to the video to get the name of some of them games. Sounds like fun. It is. If you guys trust me on this, okay, and actually give it a go, you'll be like breaking away from this matrix because you'll be interacting with other human beings on a good level playing field, right? It's balanced, right? It's a level playing field. Yes, it does create rivalries. Yes, you create resentment for each other if you lose and this and that, but that's part of life, and that's how we have to. Oh my God, it's 11 o'clock. Let me open the sign. Open my door. It's 11 a.m. Hey, what's up? Give me a sec, guys. I'm just wrapping up something here. So, anyways, I got some kids already at my door, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. We'll talk soon, okay? Mike Martin's here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. I have spoken.